about Russia? This is the video to surprise you with the diversity of Russian-made things. And to start with, the first thing that was invented by Russians and that is really widely used and widely known is the backpack parachute. Hardly you can imagine the world without backpack parachute. There were some parachutes before Russians, for example since Da Vinci's times, but the modern one was invented by the Russian actor Gleb Kotelnikov.
Did you know about that?
That was in the 20th century when Gleb Kotelnikov decided to redesign the parachute. He was inspired by witnessing the tragic death of a pilot during the air show. The problem was that the parachute was attached to the plane, not to the pilot, and that was nearly as dangerous as a potential fall. Well, he worked really very hard and finally he invented the backpack parachute named RK for Russian Kotelnikov. This parachute ensured the safety of a pilot even when he was unconscious because it started automatically when pilot was certain distance from the plane. Very sadly, Kotelnikov never received the widespread recognition for his design because Russian military didn't want to use the invention. They feared that pilots would leave the plane at the first sign of trouble and then they will destroy the very expensive equipment. So he never got the acclaim for the invention, but he reached his ultimate goal of saving lives, and we like to think that he was very happy with it. We got cold outside, well that's Russia, and we invite you inside to continue our journey. And the next invention we will speak about is very familiar to you. It is used in the daily life all around the world. And this is the electric tram. The first prototype of an electric tram was designed by the Russian engineer Fyodor Pirotsky. In 1875 he experimented with electrically powered railway cars on the Sestoretsk railways. The electricity was transferred over a distance of 1 kilometer. That was rather a big distance.
Goddamn right!
In 1880 he decided to modify the classical two-decker horse trams to be powered by electricity, and these very unusual transports started to serve the citizens of St. Petersburg, accompanied by the vocal protests of the owners of the horse cars. I'm sure you are already astonished, but here is the information for geeks. Have you ever wanted to transfer a lot of information to your friend by computer? If so, I'm sure you have used the RAR archiver, and you shouldn't be surprised. It was invented by a Russian guy, Eugen Rochal.
Really?
Well, and if you're not a real geek, just don't worry. Maybe you're a very great space manager.
What?
What I mean by it? I mean that we all learned how to pack our bags thanks for the very famous game Tetris. And it was invented by a very famous Russian guy, Alexei Pajitnov. Well, we're back outside and we're ready to share with you the last but not the least invention that was invented by Russians. And it is the plaster cast. What is the plaster cast? Well, this is the thing that helps us to fix the broken bone. And the Russian scientist Pirogov came up with the idea how to do that.
What idea?
While Pirogov was at his friend's house and his friend was a sculptor, he prepared the substance for the new sculpture, and Pirogov noticed that and he came up with the idea, why not to use this substance to fix the broken leg or arm? And with this idea Pirogov revolutionized the world of medicine at that time. These centuries are gone, but the plaster cast is still widely used all around the world. But we hope that it wouldn't be used during the Sochi Olympics. Why? Because we are sure everybody would be safe. And, well, Sochi Olympics! That's the great chance to come to Russia and to explore much more new facts about Russia and to meet, for example, the white bear or the balalaika. And now we say you goodbye, and we really hope to meet you in Sochi.